So gonna call Amtec in their Brooklyn office because I want to talk to somebody in their office about how I was fired, how they treated me. You know, honestly, I called back after the manager told me to fuck off, and I texted him and called him over the weekend, even on Monday. He never picked up his phone. He didn't answer my texts. Then I started collecting unemployment. But I just want to know, did they know how he just fired me because I stood up for myself, and how his son, with the other young driver, Daniel, just didn't want to, take on a route that they probably should have. Calling this number right here. It says here, calling, nothing. I don't understand why. Oh, and then it dropped. I mean, what is that? Well, let me call their other phone numbers, because they have plenty. 782-8993. Yeah. Oh. It says tell. Oh, that's a fax. Oh. Oopsie. Calling this number. Oh, come on. I don't hear the ringing. See, no noise. I mean, no sound, right? Come on, Google. 718-782-8993. Yeah. And it dropped. Well, let me call the 908 number. That's their Elizabeth number. Ah, here we go.
Amtec.
Yeah, hi. I'm a former employee of Amtec. My name is Lucas Vuyas. I just wanted. Can I speak to someone that's either a manager, not a manager, not Janusz Kwiatkowski, but maybe someone that's in charge, and let me know why I was fired?
There is no one, available right now. I'm gonna leave a message. Please give me your phone number, okay?
Sure. Well, I did last time, but okay. It's 332.
Okay.
254. 9275.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna put a note for Margaret. Okay.
What she said, I'm gonna print out something. I don't know. I called last time. It didn't go too well. There was an aggravation, but I didn't lose. I didn't lose my mind. I didn't get angry. I got a little bit upset, but it's like I never called back. In fact, when I got supposedly fired, I called their office and they told me it's between me and Janusz Kwiatkowski, the manager, and they didn't know if I was fired or not. I told them I was fired, and they called me back, and I think they said, "No, I don't think you are," or something like that. Well, so why doesn't he pick up his phone? It's, oh, that's not a problem. So I don't know. And Janusz never called me back to go to work, right? And it's not just about. I said I didn't want to collect unemployment. It was good money, so I was like, oh well, this worked out. But at the same time, it was like, now I'm sitting at home and stuff. What am I gonna do now? And it was just it's the whole work ethic that they had over there. It was just a lot of people just didn't have it. They didn't have it, and certain people had to do this, that, of the work, and others just didn't. And the day that he told me, well, actually, I threw the invoices away. He told me to go home because I was supposed to go like 30, 40 miles north with a couple of pallets, or actually a full loaded truck, I think. Oh no, I don't even remember. But then I was supposed to come back. I was supposed to go south. When the other drivers were probably gonna finish early, and they could have done that. And it happened multiple times. Like we would work till like 5, 6 p.m. Me and this other guy, Stefan. And like these other guys, they would finish at 2, 1 o'clock sometimes. Maybe finish later and stuff. It was just annoying because like we would finish before 3, and like no one was allowed to go home before 3. At least we weren't. And we would come in, me and Stefan, and he'd say, "Wait for the other guys," and he would tell me like, "Go, try to do something," And like we were doing cleaning beers one time. It was like 2:30, 2:45. This guy Mariusz with Daniel came by. They were riding together. Both drivers were riding together. All right. And they were sitting there talking to Janusz 10, 15 minutes. And we were cleaning something that the other guy did. And they just left before 3 and stuff. It was like 3 o'clock. We wanted to leave or something, and this other guy, Stefan, just threw his jacket. He got aggravated. I was mad too, but I was like, because Janusz told her, "Come on, go finish that over there." And the other guys that left didn't come and help out. So it's like we did our routes, and then I get it. All right, this stuff needs to be done, but why don't you put a lot of manpower, people to do that? Because it's another thing with cleaning beer, and that beer that was just. And not just it was old, it was damaged, and it had like all this mildew or something on it, algae. I don't even know what that is. The other guy just never really did it. Usually the guy that did it was the guy Stefan, and I had to do it for like 4 or 5 hours by myself. But I'm trying to tell him, one person do it, not just he's stressed, it's gonna be slow, and he has to wash it, this and that. But I think it's disgusting in itself. But why don't you put like 4, 5, 6 people, and like maybe 3, 4 hours, and a lot of work will get done faster. It's more efficient in some ways. And, that was just one thing. On the day of my supposed firing, he just told me to go home. He got angry and he walked away like a coward. He walked to like the place where we eat, the cafeteria by the place where we eat. So I was like, all right, screw you. And I threw the invoices and I went to my car. I pulled up. I was gonna leave. I see him walking like fast. So I was like, oh, he wants to say something. And then he said, like, go and pick those invoices up. I'm not gonna pick up after you. Like, fuck you. I was like, okay, I've been doing a lot of things just for you and your son and all those people. I don't know if I said that. And then he said, spierdalai, fuck off. Yeah, that was my firing. And then he didn't answer his phone or his text messages. As soon as I came home, I sat down in my backyard. I called to a rabbi called Cynthia. She's like, why are you telling me this? Like, oh fuck, I have no support. So. I went upstairs to my room and I called the New York office. And they told me it's between me and him. So I guess, what does that mean, right? I mean, the level of not just disrespect, but like unprofessionalism. Like you don't do that to somebody. And years ago, I don't know if this female in the Brooklyn office, it was about flat tires. She was aggravated. She told me to, like I sent her pictures of my cell phone. I mean, what is that? I'm not demanding. I'm not supposed to do that stuff. A lot of times they were okay when it came to work, but it's like, well, why do you treat people like that? And on that point, the obvious, but Janusz over there was a guy named that worked. His name was Yannick, and for a while it was this repetitive joke. From, oh, go get your dad and go on the route over there, because he used to call him my dad. It's very degrading. Yeah, I laughed at it. I entertained it first. It was a joke. We just kept doing it nonstop. And I told him something about it. Years went by and reminded him. He said, I never said that to you. Maybe once. You're not supposed to do that as a manager to an employee. Minus he grabbed me like this, and he called me a little pussy a lot of times, and in front of other people. That's harassment. That's workplace harassment right there, right? You know, it's like, it's that level of ignorance or something, you know? I don't tolerate that stuff, you know? I could go on about the Janusz Kwiatkowski as a manager, what he would do, and it was disgusting, you know? But I just recorded that phone call, and I wonder if I get a call back.